What if everything you thought you knew about the MCU's multiverse saga was about to be flipped upside down? What if Dr. Doom, the new big bad played by Robert Downey Jr., isn't just here to replace Kang the Conqueror, but to bring him back in Avengers Doomsday? Yeah, you heard that right. The guy who was supposed to be erased from the MCU might be making a shocking comeback, and Doom could be the mastermind behind it all. Why would Doom want Kang back? How could this tie into the chaos of the multiverse? And what does this mean for Avengers Secret Wars? Stick with me, because we're diving into a wild theory that connects the dots from Loki, Ant-Man, and the Wasp Quantumania, and the comics to unravel one of the MCU's biggest mysteries yet. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Let's jump in. First things first, let's talk about Kang the Conqueror. This guy was set up to be the Thanos-level threat of the multiverse saga. We met his variant, He Who Remains, in Loki Season 1, controlling the sacred timeline like a puppet master. Then Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania introduced us to Kang himself, a time-traveling warlord who got defeated, or did he? The post-credits scene showed the Council of Kangs, a massive army of Kang variants ready to wreak havoc. Marvel spent years building this guy up, so why would they just drop him? Here's the thing. Kang's story feels unfinished. Loki Season 2 showed the TVA monitoring Kang variants, but we didn't get closure. Then real-world drama hit. Jonathan Majors, who played Kang, was fired by Marvel after legal issues, and suddenly Avengers the Kang Dynasty became Avengers Doomsday, with Robert Downey Jr. stepping in as Dr. Doom. Fans were shocked, and posts on X screamed about the lack of build-up for Doom. One user even said, "You expect us to walk into Avengers Doomsday with no real build-up to Dr. Doom being the big bad because that was supposed to be Kang." But here's a question to hook you. What if Marvel isn't done with Kang at all? What if they're playing a long game and Doom is the key to tying up Kang's loose ends? Kang's variants are still out there, and the multiverse is a mess. Ignoring them would be like leaving a ticking time bomb. So how does Doom fit into this? Let's dig deeper. Dr. Doom isn't just some random villain Marvel pulled out of a hat. In the comics, he's one of the most complex characters ever. He's a genius, a sorcerer, and the ruler of Latveria, but he's not evil for evil's sake. Doom believes he's the only one who can save the world or the multiverse by controlling it. Sound familiar? It's a lot like He Who Remains' plan to maintain the sacred timeline to prevent multiversal chaos. A theory floating around on Reddit suggests Doom might want to restore the sacred timeline just like He Who Remains did. Why? Because Kang's meddling might have cost Doom the power he believes he's destined to have. Imagine this. Doom sees the multiverse spiraling out of control after Loki Season 2, with Kang variants running wild. He decides he's the only one who can fix it, but to do that, he needs to understand Kang's tech and time travel tricks. What better way than to bring Kang back? Here's where it gets juicy. In the comics, Kang and Doom have a complicated history. Kang, aka Nathaniel Richards, once met Doom and even thought Doom might be his ancestor. They've teamed up, fought, and betrayed each other. One comic, Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars, shows Doom ordering Ultron to kill Kang to secure his own power. So what if Avengers Doomsday has Doom reviving a Kang variant, not to help him, but to use him? Could Doom be planning to steal Kang's time travel tech or even his army of variants? Think about it. Why would Doom, a guy obsessed with control, let a threat like Kang stay dead when he could exploit him? Let's explore how this could play out. Okay, so how does Doom actually bring Kang back? Let's break it down. First, we know Doom is a master of science and magic. In the comics, he's built time machines and messed with reality itself. If anyone could pull a Kang variant out of the multiverse, it's him. Maybe he finds a Kang who's been pruned by the TVA, stuck in the void from Loki. Or maybe he uses tech from the Fantastic Four First Steps, which is set in a different universe and could introduce Doom's origin. Here's a wild idea. What if Doom doesn't just bring back one Kang, but a specific variant to serve his needs? Picture this. Doom revives a Kang like Rama-Tut, the Pharaoh version who's less about conquering and more about strategy. Doom could manipulate this Kang into helping him take down the Council of Kangs only to betray him later. This would explain why some theories suggest Doom might kill the Council of Kangs to prove his power. But why stop there? Doom could use Kang's tech to create his own multiversal army, setting the stage for Avengers Secret Wars. Here's a question to keep you hooked. What if Doom's plan backfires? What if bringing Kang back unleashes an even bigger threat? Kang isn't exactly the type to play nice. And if Doom underestimates him, we could see a villain versus villain showdown that shakes the MCU. Let's look at why this makes sense for Avengers Doomsday. Avengers Doomsday is coming out on May 1st, 2026, and it's got a lot to live up to. The MCU's Multiverse Saga has been criticized for feeling directionless compared to the Infinity Saga's clear build-up to Thanos. Kang was supposed to be the glue holding it together, but his exit left a massive plot hole. The Council of Kangs, teased in Quantumania, can't just vanish. Fans on X have been vocal about this, with one saying, even if Kang is not the big bad, they are clearly using Loki and the multiverse framework built around Kang for a story involving Doctor Doom. Bringing Kang back, even briefly, solves this problem. It gives closure to the Kang storyline without needing Jonathan Majors. Marvel could recast Kang or use a variant who looks different, like Immortus or Scarlet Centurion. Plus, it lets Doom shine as the ultimate threat. Imagine the opening scene of Avengers Doomsday Doomstorms into the Council of Kangs arena, wipes out most of them, but spares one Kang to serve his plan. This would echo Avengers Infinity War's opening, where Thanos took down Hulk to show his strength. But here's the kicker. What if Doom's plan isn't just about power? What if he's trying to create Battle World, a comic book planet made from pieces of different universes ruled by Doom himself? Bringing Kang back could give him the tools to pull it off, but it might also set up a betrayal that leads to secret wars. Let's dive into the comics for clues. The comics are a goldmine for this theory. In Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars, Kang and Doom are both major players, but Doom comes out on top. The Beyonder, a cosmic being, creates Battle World for heroes and villains to fight. Kang tries to seize power, but Doom outsmarts him using Ultron to take him out. This shows Doom's knack for exploiting others' strengths for his own gain. Another comic, Avengers Forever, hints that Kang might be descended from Doom or Reed Richards, making their rivalry personal. If the MCU plays with this, Doom might see Kang as a twisted reflection of himself, a rival he needs to control or destroy. There's even a moment where a future Kang appears alongside Doom, suggesting they could work together before betraying each other. Here's a question to keep you thinking. What if Doom revives Kang not as an ally, but as a pawn in a bigger chess game? In the comics, Doom's all about staying one step ahead. Bringing Kang back could be his way of manipulating the Avengers into thinking they've won, only to reveal his true plan in Secret Wars. Let's explore how this could connect to the TVA and Loki. Loki seasons 1 and 2 are the backbone of the Multiverse Saga, and they're packed with clues about Kang and Doom. At the end of Loki Season 2, Loki becomes the guardian of the multiverse, holding all timelines together. But the TVA is still watching Kang variants, and they know the multiverse is unstable. What if Doom targets Loki or the TVA to get to Kang? A theory from CBR suggests Doom might confront Loki to harness the multiverse's power, maybe even forcing Loki to do his bidding, like Doom did with Molecule Man in the comics. If Doom revives a Kang variant, he could use the TVA's tech to track him or even manipulate time to bring Kang back from the void. This would tie Loki's story into Doomsday and give Loki a reason to join the fight. Here's something to ponder. Could Loki warn the Avengers about Doom's plan? If Loki sees Doom messing with Kang, he might realize the multiverse is at risk and team up with Earth's heroes. This would set up an epic clash where Kang, Doom, and the Avengers collide. Let's talk about how the Avengers fit in. Avengers Doomsday is bringing together tons of heroes from the Fantastic Four to the X-Men to Spider-Man. But if Doom revives Kang, the Avengers might not know who the real threat is. A theory suggests Doom could assemble his own Dark Avengers with multiversal variants, including a Kang variant, to fight the Council of Kangs. The Avengers would be stuck in the middle, trying to stop both villains. This could lead to some crazy twists. What if the Avengers think Kang is the main villain, only to realize Doom's been playing them? Or what if Kang betrays Doom, forcing the Avengers to team up with Doom temporarily, like in some comics where Doom helps the heroes against a bigger threat? Here's a question to keep you glued. What if the Avengers' actions accidentally help Doom create Battleworld? If they defeat Kang, they might give Doom the opening he needs to reshape the multiverse. Let's wrap this up with how this sets up Secret Wars. Avengers Secret Wars is the big finale of the Multiverse Saga, and it's screaming for a Battleworld storyline. In the comics, Doom creates Battleworld to rule as a god, but it falls apart when heroes and villains rebel. If Doom brings Kang back in Doomsday, it could be his first step toward building Battleworld. Maybe he uses Kang's tech to merge universes or steal power from the TVA. But here's the twist. Kang's return could be Doom's downfall. If Kang outsmarts Doom, or if the Avengers expose his plan, Secret Wars could see Doom's empire crumble, just like in the comics. This would give the MCU a chance to wrap up Kang's story while making Doom the ultimate villain. One last question to leave you buzzing. What if Kang's comeback isn't about him winning, but about proving Doom's the real threat? By bringing Kang back, Doom might show his hand too early, giving the Avengers the clue they need to stop him. Let's sum this all up. So there you have it. A wild theory that Dr. Doom will bring back Kang the Conqueror in Avengers Doomsday. By reviving a Kang variant, Doom could tie up the Multiverse Saga's loose ends, steal Kang's tech, and set himself up as the ultimate villain for Secret Wars. This theory pulls from Loki, Quantumania, and the comics to show how Doom and Kang's rivalry could drive the MCU's next big story. It's a plan that respects Kang's buildup while letting Doom shine, and it gives the Avengers a fight they'll never forget. What do you think? Will Doom really bring Kang back? Or is Marvel done with him for good? Could this lead to Battleworld? Or is there another twist coming? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this multiversal mystery alive. If you love this theory, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your MCU crew. Until next time, keep theorizing.